Non-stop, non-stop, I'm a feeling. My old crop, old school, my JV. Say non-stop, non-stop, I'm feeling. The sip song, I'm a feeling. Dot, I'm in a taggy, I lose control. Old school, my JV. Say non-stop, non-stop, my JV. Say non-stop, non-stop. I believe this is gonna son me. I need woman.
I was saying, I found this very weird. They made a song called Soweto, ne? I think it's like Niger artists. They made a song called Soweto.
Yeah.
There's no South African feature on it.
So?
What do you mean? It's like us making a song called Lagos.
And not featuring Wizkid.
Okay, but I can make a song called New Jersey.
I find it weird.
No, you find it weird because you South Africans have a problem with these Jollof gang people.
No, but like,
I feel like that's the truth.
No, but
like
like,
touch when Nigerians do shit.
You are speaking about
Everyone around the world has been doing shit,
like,
and you guys have no problem.
No.
The moment Nigerians do it.
And then what makes it worse for me is that you feature an American.
It's like me featuring a Nigerian brewer and we're talking about New Jersey or Atlanta.
Okay, let's say I make a song.
The American
California
dream.
living or California night. So
and he's featuring Focalistic.
No, what if you were there and then we just decided to make
a song about it?
Touched by the Jollof gang.
No, I'm touched that they made a song called Soweto and they're not fetching Bruce in Soweto. No, it's a fire song.
Is it were they trying to emulate Amapiano?
It was Afrobeat.
Afrobeat.
If it's Afrobeats, then
but she's not. She's Swaziland. She's not.
No. But she could be speaking of Tanzania, the party.
The party plays.
Yeah, that's the problem.
After Tanzania, so
yeah,
but there's a club called Soweto.
No, but he's right. It's possible.
Okay, fair.
She didn't feature anyone from Tanzania, the club most.
Who do you know from Tanzania? Oh, okay. Who do you know? But what if they featured a producer that's always at Tanzania? I don't know. What if?
Chief.
I'm pretty sure they were talking about the country.
All right. They weren't talking about the
Nah,
country.
they weren't talking about the country.
Welcome.
Okay, Bafetwa, welcome to the PipeCast. Yeah, come on, Bafetwa.
Wait. Always.
I know.
Intros
right now,
Intros. Bafetwa. Winter man, it's like everyone's broke, bro. I don't know if it's this month specifically or something, but like a lot of people like finance-wise this month.
Yeah, this month.
ABSA even released a statement that people are failing to pay their loans.
Dog, abantu bayakhala mfethu, kuyanyiwa.
Nabo Gucci bayavala.
Hey, they closed the Gucci store in South Africa because they have no sales. But I'm a celebrity on Instagram. Yeah. Now, gentlemen, let's do intros and get right into it. There's a lot to talk about. Kalabani.
Hi guys, Matipili.
Nice time. Nasibonela sponsor samfakazela isiselokishini yise sentini 365. Asibonge. And we're nothing to
Yo, you skip Frodo of the Shire 14 on Instagram. Yeah, man.
Oh, nothing.
I can never get used to you being a nerd. Like I can never get used to you being a nerd, dog.
Geek your shit out.
Like you're a geek, dog.
And shout out to you for
What do you mean, dog?
Like Donna,
I feel like
I've never had conversations with you about that type of stuff or geek stuff. Like some might cover anime. Some might cover anime.
I have.
Scums also cover anime. I've only spoken to you about like Lord of the Rings and like I don't know much about Lord of the Rings also. So it's like
Heineken and me.
That's dope, guy.
You can be whatever you want.
That's freedom.
That guy motivation.
Freedom
Be
of
yourself.
thought.
You can fit in like.
Be yourself.
Yeah, you must.
Words from Frodo of the Shire. Be yourself.
Guys, let's run through these intros. Hey, it's Katis Astata. Come on, Yo. We introduce ourselves. I'm an Nasazi Agazi Bafetu. Oscar intro now.
Yeah, some good amount camera operator.
Thank you.
And out. We're on the money. Guys, Benjamin Mendy has been acquitted of...
He cut you off.
Slow. angithi bekufanele ngaqale wena urabi ntwana.
No one gets there.
He's not in the cut.
He's not in the cut anymore. They cut him off.
Awusithunge boy, isithunge sibuyise.
Mr. Young Joey.
In the cut. In the cut. Okay, otherwise okay. Ninja. Sisingajahi kakhulu ninja.
What do you mean?
Hey,
what were we talking about before you cut us, well? No, you were talking about Benjamin. You were thinking about something else before that.
Me being a geek.
No, before that.
Me motivating people.
No, before that. Before we got to the intros, we were speaking about something.
Really?
Tanzania.
Yeah, we're speaking about the song, your Soweto song.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you want to talk about? The Soweto song? You want to talk about him being a geek? Or do we move to Benjamin Mendy? Where do we start?
We start with MABAJABUL'ABANTU episode 5. What?
No, I'm saying the whole geek conversation, it was just like in passing.
Yeah, it was just in passing because of the tag.
Yeah, guys. Benjamin Mendy got acquitted of all the rape allegations against him. We should actually. That's a big thing, dog, because his career was somewhat over, bro.
It is over.
I can still make it back.
You own.
Can still make it. Greenwood. He's making it back. And even Manchester standing by
Nah,
him.
the thing is, he's what? He's 22 this year, and he only lost a year of his career. Benjamin Mendy's turning 29 tomorrow, I think. Oh, 29.
But that's not too old, though. That's not too old, though.
He's not old, but how many years has he
Man
lost?
City just won a treble now. He could have been a part of it.
No, I'm saying, yeah, fair. They're not part of Man City anymore, maybe. Because you think they're gonna go back? I don't think they're gonna go back.
Thing is, I think
They're gonna look like dicks.
you know what I think they're gonna do. I think they'll let him back play because I think players are gonna start protesting for this.
But already on Twitter.
Because Walker, I think it's Walker.
No, it's
Walker.
Danny Ali, I think, or Depay.
Oh, the bike. Yeah, he had posted saying
Even Vinicius, yeah.
they were saying now what's gonna happen with his career and like players, athletes. This happens a lot with athletes.
Now, Man City, per contract, they just have to pay all of his wages.
Wait, first let's explain the story.
Yeah,
I think there's people who aren't soccer fans and don't know the story.
All right, so Benjamin Mendy is found not guilty
Who is
of rape
Benjamin Mendy?
and attempted murder. Benjamin Mendy is a left back at Man City, right? Well, was. Do we say was? Or is he still is? I don't know. Former left back of Manchester City. Earlier this year, he had already been found not guilty on 6 counts of rape and 1 of sexual assault. The jury, which had failed to agree on the 2 remaining charges, finally ruled and found him not guilty. What must happen to the girl?
There's 13 girls, bro.
What must happen
They
to
must
the
be
girls?
prosecuted.
13 girls.
Prosecuted hard.
Wild though, bro.
Mara, you can't because.
No,
of
but he
trials and
almost he was going to jail, Pella. Apart from his career being off, he was going to jail, my guy. If he was found guilty, he was going to jail.
Everything.
His
His
life,
gone,
dog.
Mama.
His whole life, bro.
And I feel again like we were talking earlier, if he sues and what, it's gonna.
No, I feel like they need to go to jail too.
They have to, honestly.
They have to go to jail, bro.
They have to be some sort of
I can't be serious around you.
There has to be some sort of punishment.
Exactly. It can't just be a thing of he's being cleared of all the charges and then we clap hands and carry on with life.
Yeah,
No, it's not now.
What if
This man's life was on hold, dog, for 2 years.
And then some people still want to argue who he's not innocent.
what if something did happen, but it was there are 2 sides of the story, and you can hear both sides.
They would have found him
But
guilty.
then it was like a situation like that. It wasn't like no, they're just accusing him straight. Nothing happened. Or there was nothing. It's
Dude,
just
there
an
was 13
accusation.
girls.
There's 13 girls, dog, involved in this.
Wait, is it 13 or 30?
1-3.
That's still a lot.
That's a lot
That's
of girls.
13 girls. That cannot be by mistake or something.
That's not by mistake.
Mbumba.
Yes. Kuthiwe lo unemali lo.
And then also, the jury found that the stories did not align.
No.
You, my boy.
So really, do they know each other?
But I saw on Twitter they were like, you know when chicks are fighting for it and they're like, how can 13 chicks all have the same, not story, but what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know, man.
Scenario.
Like, against you.
Yes, like in the same scenario,
Yeah,
in the
same
same scenario, like all of them are saying it's a rape. All of
Yeah,
them.
but then we can come together, C5 so
And say,
someone.
Yeah,
Were they friends? Were the chicks friends?
But some of them know each other.
Some of them know each other, some of them don't. But even if they don't know each other, we can still be like victims of Benjamin Mendy's rape and be like, hey dog.
But the group chat, they called it victim.
like that.
I finally saw that video, by the way. You saw the pizza dudes, ne?
No.
I mean, I saw one day at Zulu Bruce in a pizza shop, dog. Oh, what comes with the pizza? Like, then they sit down, they're like,
That's the second one. You must see the first one.
okay, sorry, yeah, carry on.
But that's wild. If Vela, like, they made a group chat, like, yo, father. Like,
I feel like that's what same thing with the R. Kelly thing. There was a group chat.
I cannot. No.
the way he started to distance himself, saying
I saw that one coming.
But who knows?
No, but the thing is, like, I don't know the full details of that one.
of the R. Kelly one.
Yeah, at least this one I know something, yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you that the parents were involved.
Really?
Yeah, the parents.
Why would the parents hate R. Kelly?
New evidence. Same thing with Benjamin Mendy. As man, he's a target, dog.
R. Kelly is like the savior of the Americans, dog. He makes them...
Saves them.
Saves them. He touches them for sure.
Did you guys hear about Jacob Zuma trying to run away? Trying to run... They're trying to get him back to jail. He ran to Russia. He said he claimed sick again.
See theory or
It's been a cold week. Here it is. It says, while the Action SA tweeted, it is extremely suspicious that a day after the Constitutional Court ruled that former President Jacob Zuma should return to the Escort Correctional Service Center to complete his prison sentence, it emerged that he fled to Russia to seek medical attention. President Zuma, who oversaw the biggest destruction of state entities during his presidency, has long used the same Stalingrad tactics, such as endless and either using big words here. And I see. Where you
Such as
Vexations
endless
or something.
and vacacious.
Vacacious.
So what must I say? Vicious. Okay, so basically the word is VEXATIOUS.
VEX, what?
My guy.
Vexus. What's VEX? No, yes, it's pronounced VEX. Vex. And then shus at the end. Vexatious.
Yeah, somewhat, yeah. And then the other one?
Interlocutory.
I got to find out. You must be the reading.
Okay, fair. So, I'm gonna start from the top. So it says, it says President Zuma, who oversaw the biggest destruction of state entities during his presidency, has long used the same Stalingrad tactics, such as endless vacacious interlocutory court action or seeking medical attention, to avoid answering questions at the state capture inquiry or going to prison as ruled by the courts. So basically, he's delaying the state capture again.
but he went to a place where he knows he won't be touched.
Yes, I need to even put in a...
Yeah, dog.
But Loki, he can. Loki, he can.
But do you think he actually went to Russia? I don't think he's actually in Russia.
But I'm thinking, like, I think
it's a fucking war
I think they
zone right
can.
now.
I still think they can if it goes to Russia.
Russia's not a host.
Ukraine is.
But it's possible that anything can happen in Russia. If you are sick, for medical attention, anything can happen at any moment.
Are you not in your head to want to fight for Russia?
I mean, if I have America on my
If
side.
he's my brother.
If Putin is my bro, I will chill.
But I think the country can have jurisdiction to fetch him.
But I don't think it's there.
If they use BRICS as a gateway, I guess, to say the crimes he has committed to South Africa violate BRICS in some way, then they can be like, hey, chief.
But how?
Ntana, this is Ramaphosa, boy.
The
Hey, bro.
cupcake.
Where is that guy?
Hey, I don't know. What is the latest drama with Ramaphosa?
Ramaphosa. I think I had something here. It's just a thing with Busisi Mkhwebane, the public protector. I think he's trying to get her fired or something like that, and she's saying no, something like that.
You know, the only public protector I know is Thuli Madonsela.
Thuli Madonsela left because of corruption stuff.
Since
Yeah.
I got she left.
There was another one, and then now it's
Then there was a guy also.
No, that's the inquiry. That's a different thing.
No, but that guy.
Judge Raymond Zondo
They moved him
to public protector.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think then came Ubusisi Mkhwebane, and now Ramaphosa's trying to take her out. I've been asking my question the whole week. Why? There has to be a reason why. Maybe something's not going right. It's either she's doing the right things or she's doing the wrong things. I don't know.
I feel like she's doing the right things.
And that's why she's being moved out.
Because I think okay, I'm going off of Thuli Madonsela's reign also.
Okay.
The public protectors, they don't work for the government, basically. I don't know how to put it, but they have the public's interest at heart completely.
But they don't. Say they're supposed to.
They're supposed to, okay, they're supposed to. But the ones that have been here, I'd like to think they did, because I know Thuli did at some point.
But there was corruption with it.
Yeah, but obviously to a certain degree, you can't delete corruption completely.
Hey, I wish we could.
No, you can't. That would mean there's just too much good.
Yeah.
It's also corrupt.
Exactly.
It's too good to be true.
Right.
There's something going on.
Something's wrong.
So
The problem is, what if it's gonna benefit you one day? So let's keep corruption.
to a certain level, corruption is there.
It's sad if it doesn't, Tina. It's not helping us, Tina. We're not getting any of it. That's why we hate. What corruption am I benefiting
Small
from?
things, dog, like me taking my CV where I work.
Mabag stopper.
Oh, yeah.
A roadblock.
See, imagine if you followed every rule like this.
And those things are going away. Because JMPD has equipped body cams to roadblocks.
Marameti Choto, go very to What's the move?
But
So,
you know,
they're gonna find different ways.
You know what I found
They're
funny?
gonna find smart ways.
In the comments, someone already found the loophole. They're like, well, now, mom guy license, you put the money under the license. So you plug into
You see?
Oh, fair boy, hi. I'm done as in now, right?
Dog,
Boy.
people always find a way around something. Dog.
Always a loop.
Always find a way around something. If you give them the license, the license are king. How we check your food, Tilap? How we check your food?
And you're like, how we check?
The way money in the license, we tell them my 300, ne? Mamba. We tell them my 300 or something. Simple. And the body cams, do you think they're gonna have a mic?
Yes, they do. Do dashboard cams have mics?
Yes. Dashboard cams do.
I think they have mic for inside, not out.
Yeah.
But
Oh, you mean the dash cams for like the cops?
the cars? Yeah.
They have to have mics. They have to have mics. Because they need to see if they followed protocol as well. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk about.
Talk to us.
Was truck drivers being attacked in South Africa.
Attacks. And I was speaking to Chester about that.
It's becoming Fast and Furious 1.
Here it is. Let me get this. He told.
Bazofika ngamakushes.
I saw some video of some bull getting caught.
I was like,
Oh yeah, plus just as a truck
yes.
premier.
You know, he's always ring us with the trucks there on the status to show you.
I have a contract of load that's like 20 tons, boy. If you have trucks, hit me up. That time, I'm not bored.
Here it is. So I texted him like, hey my guy, what do you know about the trucks getting the whole situation of the
sure he
trucks
said,
getting burnt? No, not even.
Hey, all this is.
He's like, mine are parked. I was like, hey, I'm afraid I have to stand. And then he's like, but it has to do with truck owners only hiring outsiders, I think. And reason why we no longer go load jobs is because these big companies are stealing minerals from people who dug it for themselves and then get us truck owners to go collect those minerals.
Just motivates me. Us truck owners.
Give Fafa flex. Humble pie. So I'm like, and then he's like, so those Zamazamas might be fed up too. So the Zamazamas are in all these truck things and so on. It's so it's like the big corporates, the big white companies.
The big white companies.
Obviously, it's the white stuff. That's namhlabathini. So those people are only hiring illegal foreigners to be truck drivers. And then at the very same time, Amazama, when they go dig minerals and all that, they go and take it from them. And then they call a company over Chester and so on to come load those minerals and take them elsewhere. So and then a company over Chester and them get in trouble when mabahlangana nalabantu laba. So basically they are middlemen in the firing line.
So they're middlemen in a corrupt deal.
Yes.
Okay, well, it's expected then. I mean, drug dealer corner boys always get attacked.
He says we also once had a load go these small Nyana mines. Then the people that they're ripping off did their own toll gate and we had to pay.
What?
Kanyiwa says there are two causes. One, they're stealing from small communities that mine minerals. Two, truck owners are hiring illegal foreigners. Yeah, didn't send me pictures, you see.
Obviously, yes.
These with the trailer carry minerals.
So, but now...
So yeah, the truck drivers are basically caught in the firing line. They just in the middle. They don't know what's going on. They understand.
So basically, they're checking the trucks.
The ones at the top.
Yeah, they're checking the trucks. Yeah. The truck drivers obviously the middlemen in there.
Yes, that's why they said they have been a few who've died, but whenever these things happen, they just burn the trucks. Like they tell the truck drivers, get out. They just want to burn the trucks. They understand. So they want to damage those people's properties because they're ripping them off.
Can't lie, I did not hear most of the story because I was focused on sound. But yeah, so let's get to the code 14. You see these transport drivers you all are hitting on, they are safe.
The country is short of coal because they're stealing it from rural communities in Mpumalanga and sending it away.
And what tables are smoking it for pie. There was a tweet when someone was like, the country doesn't have coal because of you pipe smokers.
Or do you want to call him and ask? Who? Chester.
He's not, you know, he's not. And you have Chester, they'll be like, ooh.
Nah, he probably would. He just doesn't like
Robbie.
All right, yeah. What have you guys heard about Adam 22 and the Lena story? That dude that's dating a porn star and now
no, they both porn stars.
No, apparently he only started being a porn star now that he's dating her. He wasn't a porn star.
They are married, Chief.
Yeah, they married.
They recently got married.
They got married. Okay. So there's a podcaster. There's a podcaster named Adam 22. He's famous for No Jumper. No Jumper is his podcast.
Yeah.
He married Lena the Plug. Lena the Plug is an American porn star, right? So while they were in the relationship, they started making porn videos, right? Started making porn videos. Him and the wife.
Yeah.
The girlfriend at the time.
Like dating an OnlyFans girl, then you're the masked boyfriend.
Yeah, but he wasn't
She
masked.
mustn't fuck anyone. She must only fuck you.
Yeah, but he wasn't masked.
Allow it that way.
She wasn't fucking anyone else.
Okay.
So now after they got married, I don't know whose bright idea it was. They were like, let's get you to smash. Oh no. What Adam said is that because he's had multiple threesomes, it only felt fair to let her sleep with someone else, right? So now, what people have a problem with, what people were surprised by, is that the first guy they chose is a black dude. And he has like a huge dick. So now...
Oh, that girl got railed, bro. She got railed.
The male community...
There's a video even.
It's OnlyFans.
After marriage, boy.
So the male community is like, dog, you literally just let your wife get stretched by one of the hottest porn stars out there as a present. So like everyone was now like,
That's
why would you do
fantasy,
that?
my guy? You know your wife's fantasy.
Let me ask, ne, what's this podcast about?
And her,
No Jumper, it's pop culture.
Oh,
and then after that, they pulled the Will and Jada.
What's a word?
They did a podcast and he was speaking to her about it.
Oh no! So she was no, but she usually is a guest.
Hey,
She usually is a guest on.
Hey, Mara, scissors,
Listen. So okay, so since Adam has a podcast, he felt right to speak about it and address it. So now the problem was he brought his wife there and he interviewed the guy that fucked her.
Oh, they were both.
So, and now, you know what everyone found funny the most is that the guy that fucked her, he was like, I respect you for letting me do that, but I wouldn't do that. Like, he was like, and he's like, I respect your maturity because to have the maturity to let your wife get smashed by another dude
With a big dick.
and be okay with it.
With a bigger dick.
And like console yourself. I just don't have the strength for it. So everyone was like, so basically you are saying to win, but thanks for letting me smash your wife.
Bro, she didn't sleep with another man. She got railed, bro. She was holding the sheets
And
like this.
you know what's the funniest part? 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 They interviewed it's Jason Love, ne?
Yeah.
They interviewed Jason. Jason Love's the guy who smashed his wife. They interviewed Jason Love, and there was a thing he said. He's like, they asked him, they're like, so do you think you smashed her better than Adam?
No, I don't mind it.
And he's like, what, of course? Obviously. Mfana. So it's like, I thought there's one where she was lying off of the bed. I think he was boy.
Imagine having to look at your wife's face like that, knowing you didn't do that to her, mama.
So now also the stigma around it is that they're saying Adam 22 is a cuck. Do you know what a cuck is?
No.
A cuck is a person that would watch their person get smashed and get turned on by it.
That's a thing.
It's a thing.
Wow.
It's a thing.
Man, he still shashed himself there.
He was consoling himself.
He twisted even I saw the video.
What's even worse? Wait.
I've got a story. Man,
What's even worse? He bought her a Lamborghini Urus. What? The scene.
I'm gonna say
As a present to be like, congrats on your first BBC.
But I'm not surprised. He's American, guys. Those people are stupid as fuck.
Nah, you just tweeted, Cody. I've seen the video now. At first I was uncomfortable, but
At first I was uncomfortable.
and,
No, nigga.
and I can confirm, Cody, the pussy is back to its size.
Yeah, he even said on the podcast. He even said on the podcast they couldn't have. He's like, what he said? I forgot what he said, but it was a thing of I needed to give it time.
Go to the first day he could feel.
Yeah, it's stretchy.
Never do that. So speaking about that, the picture I showed you, so I sent it to Favorite. So we're in PTA on Friday at Favorite's Rest, right?
Oh, that's where you guys went.
Yeah. So no, we went to Skamza's thingy, and then after that we were like, just do the symbol. When they, so yeah, also the NSFAS thing actually it escalated, bro. She's actually defunded.
Crazy. We'll get to that. Let's finish talking about the porn star.
So in terms of like my heart got painful for that brewer dog. Like I'm here too. So see that. We're coming out now. We're taking Favorite to a games night or whatever. She asked us to drop us off there, drop her off there. So Masingene Karini, these are girls were coming out. 2 girls. Put my luggage bag, my boy. Yes. All dressed up, it's all by a Puma. My city is a Puma ngaphandle sekarini. Big boy cars, my boy. You know the big boy cars. I'm a big boy cars. Porsche.
Okay. Yeah. I was about to ask, what's a big boy car? But yeah,
Porsche, and I forgot what. But the big boy cars, my boy. They even had like bouncers standing there outside. And these other guys come out. You can see these guys are not young, obviously. These guys. And then Favorite is like, hey, you'd be shocked. I'm like, what? She's like, that girl's dating a guy with a white polo. And he was here yesterday.
But I mean, what do you expect?
Bro, she goes there to the car, hugs the dude or whatever, puts her bag in the Porsche, puts her bag in the Porsche.
What if it's a bar?
I don't think
He's old enough to be her father, but he's not.
All these things
But
happen.
I mean, no, honestly, I don't.
I laughed because
I'll explain why.
I laughed because during the week, Ndamba had posted a screenshot. The sugar daddy had texted the girl, "Blela boyfriend na gago ya go family gather." That situation, I was like, "That's what she said she's going." She probably said she's going to Mpumalanga or something, like she's going with the big boys.
Thing is, nah, as a hand, I'm not gonna lie. As a hand, I'd also do that because he's a Because listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Who do you know that drives a Porsche?
Okay, what's such a
Okay, I know my uncle. Yeah, why you cheating on me?
Because because you know the Polo guy was cheating on her also. Come on.
That's what I thought of also. That's what I thought of too. A bro that drives a Polo, that's dating a girl that lives at a resin pit. He knows.
Pretoria.
I feel like he knows also.
My mate lives in Soweto, my boy. And I mean, I'm driving Polo. Gune Polo gits. I'm not Polo. That's a different.
You don't need a big account,
No, but Ndana, PTA is UEFA, though. You can't get touched.
But what if the bro is not, though? What if
You want to
Then why are you dating in PTA?
What does it mean? PTA people, defend yourself.
Yeah, if Utalara, then you know how it is. That's like saying you live in Pram and you're gonna look for a wholesome relationship in Pram.
No, okay, here's the question. So when it's not possible for you to live in Pram, are you not a wholesome gent?
I am.
Thank you. Can you not live in Pram?
But I'm one out of how many? But I'm one in a million.
Our relationships are fucked up these days, bro.
It's fucked up, man. Okay, yeah. What do you guys think of relationships in 2023?
Mine is fire.
Mine is fire.
Ours is fire.
That's one hand.
The rest we can't.
Watch all.
Yeah, boy.
Wena.
Yeah, boy.
Wena.
Wa mo fitla if o tolele.
Completely, boy.
Rona we can all say already made za rona yo man.
Yeah, I can say it wasn't good, mommy.
Name and surname.
Ke mang?
It's a old
Go batla number plate. Ayo batla number plate. Facebook. We bone thome za ke za 2015. Khona umuntu ongena u DM yaka yazi bekathola no ba 2015. Aside track feet boy.
I know coming to boy.
Petrol
I shoot on your red tree.
Are petrol o mine.
Oh, boy.
Cash time No, my father, relationships okay, now let me speak for mine. Because yesterday also I hit I had a realization yesterday that was like quite dope. So me and my matey, we were having like a bit of a disagreement, right?
Yes.
We're having like a bit of a disagreement.
Ugly one.
So
I'm at disagreements.
yeah,
Healthy relationship.
I don't personally, I don't think we fought. It's not a fight. It's a disagreement.
Yeah.
So
for real. And you solve it. That's why you can solve disagreements.
So anyway,
So the fight is still coming.
there's no fight coming.
There's no fight.
So, like in that disagreement, we stopped talking to each other for like 30 minutes, close to like 45, right?
Yeah, then the time out. We time out.
But that's the thing.
I think like we talk for like 2
Listen.
What the fuck, dog? I want to become a toxic relationship. 2 weeks. I'm together now,
Listen, okay.
2 weeks.
So, in that silence, right? I thought most people,
She told you to go think about your
no, like it wasn't a thing of like drop and then you keep quiet. Like on the call, we're just not talking to each other. Like the thing of requited, we both angry at each other, basically.
new age
You get what I'm saying?
relationships. But
So now, what I realized is that for a relationship to span, you need to be able to look past that moment and say, hey, we we're fighting, but we'll solve this.
But if it's something that like you have to solve now,
It's fine. That's the thing. That's the thing. It
can
depends
still
on your
take
relationship.
some time and
You
relax.
take some time and you say that's the thing.
An
'cause
hour can change a lot
with us,
in fights and relationships.
with us,
if you don't know.
we weren't talking, but then it got to a point where I actually asked her, like, okay, dude, like, what's actually wrong? Like, why aren't we talking? And then now she actually voiced it. Once the emotions have calmed down, now you actually voice what you say.
At the same time.
I feel like that's why a lot of relationships now aren't working.
Yeah.
People don't have the patience and the ability to drop the pride and ego.
They fight each other.
You fight each other, not the problem.
hey,
This man's gonna say with some.
a lot of people.
You're gonna say with some.
I was gonna add onto your thing is like a lot of people are not like open-minded. Like,
Yes.
like let's say, for example, I've once had the situation where like you meet someone that's into religion, like a Christian, let's say, and let's say you're an atheist.
Sure.
You are.
So then it pops up in a thingy. In a conversation, like, you don't believe in God. And like someone
Sure.
that is not open to like
Accepting it.
Have a discussion.
to have a discussion. Or go like, bona for one, no,
Yeah,
no,
it's
well,
black and white.
exactly. I kind of like maybe sometimes you must have preference,
Yes.
but at least some other things, you know.
Yeah.
Like, be realistic.
Yeah.
Be realistic.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing I was also realizing. Because it's like, in the moment, Mfana, it's hard to actually drop your pride. Like if Ndana, we're talking now and you guys are fighting, for you to be like, we're thinking, okay, fine, I'll accept or I'm wrong, just to get over
for the
this.
sake of that moment.
Yeah, I'll accept or
But that's not progress, though.
that is
It
because
is.
because you know why?
You didn't solve the
Get it?
problem.
No,
You're
you
not
know
solving
why?
it.
Not
You're
the
not
problem.
solving it.
Man, Luisana, in
But
that instant time, my emotions win at the time. Also, I fan. If you guys keep going at each other, it just keeps building. That all it.
And
that's
the
all it
thing
does.
is-
you need to calm it down, bring it back, and then obuya so kabang.
So kawa.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Or like, don't just say like that's. I feel.
No, not
to
trying
raise
to
it. Like for
but
instance,
to cool off.
To cool
One of you has to let off.
Yeah,
So you guys both can cool off.
That happened with
Because
my
if-
Medi also when we had a disagreement just a week ago. Also,
Okay, wait, let me say this quickly, please.
Okay.
Because if both of you are both squat, it's basically wall to wall. And it's going like cuckoo.
Yes.
The moment one is like, okay, fine, I'll let up.
Yes.
And then it goes out. Then there's air that comes in and you both cool off. And then you can talk about it.
Aye, my man. Yeah, for real. That happened. Same thing with me also. We were just, and I could see you, which
It's not going anywhere.
Nami, yeah, like so and I told them like, as in, eating shower more. You understand? Like, I didn't just shower with a bomb. I was like, as in, right now, eating shower more. So kuluma alenda.
Yeah.
And when I came back, saying
Proper, yeah.
you are rational. You understand? You've also sat down and like, okay, how was I wrong? How was she wrong? You understand? Then you come back and you can say, mina ngifila ngathi bo wrong ngalento nalento.
Exactly, that's what
But now I admit, now me being wrong nalento. Unlike. But then also that you need to be dating someone you like.
Yes.
Very important.
You need to do that. You need to like the person.
No, 'cause-
It's hard. Like we get to
hard.
You need to know the person and not be afraid of you. Like you need to be afraid of losing the person. I like mina now masikred mfethu uyangunderstand so angifuni isibhizi sixabana so asiyisolve
And
manje
someone
if omunye
needs
umuntu nje hayi
Someone
noma ungahamba for
The thing is, both of you need patience because now you need to also be like, you know what, someone like will get over this. It's gonna be hard, but we'll get over this.
That's what
And
we
it's a thing of
like 2 weeks ago.
we're gonna fight fair. If you say you need time off,
Disagree.
If yes, okay, we're gonna disagree. If you say you need time, I need to be understanding and say, okay, you know what, let it cool off instead of no, and then
girls are like that. Like sometimes my mate will also like not understand. She'll think maybe like Moti or Shawarma or something, you're leaving and you're going to another broad or something, you understand? Sometimes they'll fight you and be like, we must talk now. And I'm like,
Speaking
and I
on
told them, like, right now, Mina, Uncle Cray.
It's not.
Yeah, I'm like, right now, Mina, Uncle Cray.
Explain why.
So, Angeke season C,
okay,
you understand? So, Nige, it's Kashanya.
what?
Mental health month.
That was last month.
That's last month. Yeah.
Head man.
So, like, you know,
Men.
Sometimes they don't wanna. No, Pride Month is this month, isn't it? Oh,
No, Pride Month, yes, it's the same month. It's the same month.
Hey,
Hey, boy.
hey. Why did they do that to us?
Pride Month is June.
Pride Month is June, though.
Mental health month
It's
is
also June.
We're the same, yeah.
Hey,
So speaking on that, there was a video.
Yeah, but start serious.
There was a video I saw where this dude, it was a couple, right? Yeah, they were on a podcast. So the chick was explaining to me like there was a time they were fighting. They were actually like
would you bring
fighting.
your mate on the
think
podcast?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
I'm saying I want. I'm saying would
I'd have to think about it.
Yeah, all right.
So as they were talking, right, they said that they were having a fight and it was like getting heated. And the guy was like, guys, like I'm going to cool off outside. I want to be away from this moment. So the chick followed him. Obviously, she's going crazy. So the guy was like, no, let me call your mother. So he called her mother, né? And the mother,
Funny relationship is serious.
obviously, they were almost married.
I am not talking
So
Ngiyathi kantokozo angitshelela mhlupha man.
So the guy obviously, as she was coming, he was telling like, go home. Obviously the chick wasn't listening. So the mom even was like, dude, go home. And what the chick said to the mom is that I'm scared that if I go home, he will leave me.
Attachment issues.
Not attachment issues, but it's that fear of like Mazad said, you're going to another woman.
That's why we got Mr. Young Joey in a cut. Yeah.
So it's a thing of like chicks would be like, I'm scared you're gonna go to another woman. And the guy was like, okay, I see where you're coming from. I just need time to think about it. I will come back to you, but just let me go and think about it at a different place.
And that's also important, knowing like more
Knowing how to handle your anger.
Louis in a relationship. Like for instance, when your mate is fighting you about something, you need to understand where she's coming from. Don't just look at it from your perspective when we born
That's where the dropping of pride comes.
Yeah, you need to see it from her perspective. How would you feel? And then you'll have the rational response. Trust me. How would you like to be responded to if it was, the roles were reversed?
Speaking on that also, some chick offered to pay for my haircut. And I was like,
Nah, that's a no, my guy.
I was thinking about it, man. And then I was like, how would I feel if some brute put in our weave? I was like, yeah, that would be weird. No, but it's not. Think about it. It's not like they pay for braids.
No, because the question I always ask, now you need to ask yourself, why is she willing to pay for your
It's the
cut?
same dime.
Why is she willing to pay for your cut? Would a random girl just pay for your
No,
cut?
it wasn't a random chick. It was like my friend. It was Busisiwe, Shekana's old best friend. So obviously I posted on my Instagram story to say, hey guys, I want money, but I was joking. And then she was like, hey dog, go cut your hair, bro. Like, let me send you money to cut your hair. So I was like, let me think about it. And I was like, no, I was actually going with it. I'm not gonna lie. I was going with it. I was like, Fade, where you gonna send it? She's like, no, I'll guide you instant cash.
You see how hands
And I'm like,
You know the problem. Because I'm ungavumi ipartner yenza kanje. Wasipostela u-status lapho uthi ufuna ikhaya. Ufuna banaphendule rabbits.
No.
Vele ufuna banaphendule.
no, nigga, it's a joke.
Hayi. Imagine my mate also posting. Yo, ufuna iweave. Ukhona.
No, but that's the thing. But that's the thing. You need to also understand your capability.
No, but all I'm saying is, when you make that joke, you're opening that door for someone
Yes,
to actually
but
respond
now,
and say
yes,
that.
But now that also comes back to me to be like, I need to be able to snip that off. I need
Why
to be,
we tunga?
I need to. It's an offer. No, if dog, it's the same thing when a chick.
Gino, if you agree, please comment. Mama now, wrong, le chap.
Like,
Yeah,
it's a thing of. It's a thing of like. It's not.
No, I get him because we also have friends like who are females, you
And they
understand?
don't mind doing such
it's
things.
Friends
It's
who've
just
just been there. It's
friends,
like it's really harmless. You understand? But I always say you always need to also look at it from that side.
That's what I'm saying.
You understand? Would you be okay
If they did this for your heart,
Yes.
and you know as a gentleman you won't.
Some bro just paid for her nails. In fact.
Bro, ukhona.
Like,
Ukhona.
you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna see those things every day until they fall off.
That's what I'm asking you. I'm choosing it in tomorrow.
And also another thing I considered, a lot of people would have either kept quiet or lied. Like
About it, yeah.
like you cut your hair, like yeah, my mom gave me money.
True.
And that's also where another problem starts. I think there's a lot of reasons why some relationships don't work now. You know, Because to drop your ego, these little lies, to drop your ego to be like, you know what, I want to get a haircut fade, but I don't need your money to do it. So it's, I'm crying.
Also, it's a thing of also
Thanks, but no thanks.
nami mengithi why yenza kanje ngikhona. It's the thing of you need to realize that umuntu still has an individual life of their own away from you.
Facts.
They meet with you halfway, yes, but usanabantu bakhe nabangani bakhe. As long as I feel as long as you're really not being cheated on, and as long as they are not entertaining those people in that way,
it's fine.
If for instance Rabi, that friend of hers, has paid for his cut before he dated Dinero, it should still be okay because that's just his friend. Do you understand? You guys get me?
Aye. What's the relationship there?
No, the thing is, you're the boyfriend, not the husband.
Yeah, but
You don't carry all her bills yet.
yes, I don't.
understand if you
I
do,
don't.
if she usually gets the money from you and then all of a sudden there's another proof. But right now she can still
Listen,
ask her dad.
But
she
yes,
can still ask her
that's
brother.
the thing.
and
There's
still ask
a
her cousin.
difference. There's a difference between a family relation and a friendship.
Okay,
right?
what if it's a friendship
it's like
close to
wait,
family relation?
that
It's like
I-
that
I
close
still-
friend
I
that's
st- I-
also-
not personally. I still say there should be a boundary set for that. Because the moment you get into a relationship, I should take precedence over that, bro.
Hey, it's because I understand him, you know. But I'm trying to debate it on the innocent people's side also, because like it can still be innocent.
Yes,
you
it can
understand?
still-
But
thing
there's
is-
still that gray area where anything can happen.
Yeah, exactly.
There's always that gray
Because
area.
that's where a lot
Man
of
having a male bestie.
that's where the close to family thing comes from.
Think Musa and
Tapiwa.
who's it? Inga.
Oh,
Yeah. That sort of
situation.
Why are they besties?
Not besties,
Not
but like
besties, Maka.
they were
There was a
friends.
gray
Nah.
area.
There was a gray area. They were friends. So yeah, Musa doesn't watch this. So, they were friends. Nah. They were friends, and then
I shouldn't mention names.
nah, but I'm not saying
Whatever, man,
anything
it's not-
personal. dog.
dog.
So they're friends, and people had suggested that they should date, and obviously. The first time, everyone's like, nah.
Like cover story.
Second time, nah.
Hey,
But
can I
the
say-
moment it happens like 4 or 5, you guys will start thinking about it. And once the chick considers it, you're gonna be like, you know what, let's just see what
Yes.
goes. You, now imagine that as a if
And then
as-
you realize at some point, like if it happens, most people, if it happens, they realize, nah, we're actually better off.
you get what I'm saying?
It's just-
But now imagine that situation if you're already in the relationship and she's close to your family, faded like that. Okay, he's close to her family, faded, eh? But then people start suggesting, "Well, you guys should actually date. Like you're very close. At some point, one of them will consider it, and that's where the boundary is supposed to be.
ngaleso
set.
sikhathi uxabene nawe bayareconsider ngale
That's something
wena
fun.
ukwatile endlini awuphendula ifoni uzenza i-steering amjayela
That's something I fully appreciate about my hand also. It was a conversation
Same.
we had to say, don't talk about our fights to your friends, because they don't know what we're going through.
But what if you just need friend advice? Guys?
No,
No, you don't talk about the things that are happening.
there.
Or like,
ngeke uzofika uthi yazi ukarabo karabo yangidina man, he's always ungcolile ini nani
But that's venting
no
to someone.
but you can't
you
go
can't
to
do
your
that.
friends those things.
'Cause-
obviously, maybe details.
No,
Obviously,
for me,
Those are
at
things you
all,
solve
it
yourself,
mustn't happen.
my man.
Because the moment you take this fight to your friends, you are adding them on your side. And then now it means you have 3 ears, 3 mouths, or 3
Yes.
people talking to you. Whereas I'm coming alone and we are trying to solve this together.
the problem is, what if you can't? What if someone has a better solution? Can you properly?
It's your relationship.
Here's what I've said. What I've always said. Buffet, and mine's gonna be long. Allah said, mine's gonna be your point. So,
The problem is, once you go to your friend, you're looking for someone who's on
To
your
back
side,
you,
to
yes.
back you up.
Thank you.
I will know your shine, Tell me. That's what I want from you.
Man, if you have a friend that's, they'll tell you, I'm a boy. Like,
Even if
most cases you won't go to the
And most cases, when chicks would go to a guy to get a guy's perspective, and a gent will not give her an objective advice.
You know what I've always said? If we are Chola Bafetu and you're in our age group somewhat or single, your parents know you're dating and so on and so on, those are the best people. Simple.
Parents, yes. Yeah.
There it is.
That's
There
where I
is
get
no
my advice from.
akunantanga yakho, my man. Akunantanga yakho that is also being dribbled by life and love that's gonna tell you
Yeah,
who to marry and what to look for and all that, because they don't know either.
Facts.
That's something I stressed to my girlfriend. Relationship. I told her straight up. I was like, "Ngijola nawe." You understand? Angijoli nabangani bakho. Awujoli nabangani bami.
Facts.
You understand? Sithu kule nto le mona inkinga nami uza kimi. If siyahluleka mina kithi bayasi. I've made her accessibility with the old lady.
Hey, mina
You will go there. You understand? And I feel like that's better because my old lady will be able to look at
both sides.
you understand? She'll come and say, my son, no wrong.
Or wrong.
You understand? Yeah, wrong. Or she will tell you, stuff like this, you mustn't stress about too much. You understand? I went through something like this. Just do this, do that, do that. Agnantanga yako that's gonna know that shit.
You know, but you know what I feel like, man? I feel like you need to learn to drop your pride. So now, okay, this is for a personal thing, because now I don't like asking for help. You know, I don't like asking for help. So for me, when we're going through this, it must be a lesson for me to be like, I don't like asking for help. Oh boy, I find that so cringy, dog. Like that's so I cringe, dog. Hey boy. So I find it like I'd rather go through this alone. This
Comes as a decade.
the dog. Skamza will chop in like 20 minutes.
All right.
He'll have to relax.
Because that dog running out.
So what I was saying is that since I don't like asking for help, I wouldn't go to my parents about it because I want it to be a thing of it must be a lesson I must learn for myself. And that's why I emphasize the thing of you need to learn to drop your pride.
Yes.
Because the moment when you go into someone like your parents, you're looking for someone who's calmer to give you a rational understanding. Whereas you can do that yourself if you just drop your ego. Ego aside, like think about it. Like, does this honestly help the relationship?
And it just adds on fuel, dog. If you think about it, like literally,
If you just
more fuel,
what? Like if you just
That's true.
that's a thing I realized also with growing up. That's the thing I realized also with growing up in the relationship.
So what would you say is the formula for a healthy? Because I'd say you're in a healthy relationship. You're one of the few. Not just calling up at. Let's see my perspective. What is the formula to a healthy relationship in 2023?
Personally, from my own thing, the formula is that you need to be able to consider the other person at all times. Because even not even that someone you like, but it's a courtesy.
It's gonna be easy for you to consider someone you like. Like for instance, I feel like a lot of people, because I see them venting on their statuses, hey, ininani, like all those things I see, and I'm like, because I'm dating a girl that like really likes me like a lot. You understand? And I get to see Uguti. I haven't experienced any of these things. You understand? Maybe it's because I'm dating someone that actually likes me and I like them. Because those things don't happen. It's very easy for me to swallow my pride. Because I really fucks with this girl. You understand? And this girl really fucks with me. So she's able, even to able to come down and be like, okay, as in, I want us to fix this, dude. Because I like it when we crank. When we're like this, I don't like this. Yeah, you can ask me. Yeah. So yeah.
So what I was gonna say,
someone that likes you and that
thing
you
is,
like.
what I was gonna say to that, in a relationship, especially if you're looking for a long-term relationship, you won't always like your person. That's
true.
That is in everything.
No, it's fair.
You won't always like your person. But that's why I was saying you need to be able to consider the other person, because even in the moment you don't like them,
You still
you
need
need
to
to choose them.
Yes.
You need to respect
Yes.
them. That's also something I realized with cheating. That's also what I realized with cheating. With cheating, that's even why I say cheating isn't an excuse at all.
Yes.
You can't say I was drunk. You can't say
Yes.
let me So what I realized, in the moment you're cheating, there was that defining thought to be like, how would my matey feel? And depending on how you answer that question, that's what sets the path whether you're gonna cheat or not.
Besides, also you always have that thing in the back of your head.
Yes,
because you
that's
know
like-
this is wrong.
Exactly.
It's just that the other
It's gonna
thing.
take too long.
It's just that the other thing overpowers.
Yeah.
You understand? In that moment.
Thing is, because that's what I was saying. To say, if you can be like, you know what, it's not worth my relationship.
Yeah.
Then-
That's when you're dating someone that doesn't consider you, someone that doesn't like you, someone that's not afraid of losing you. You understand? Yeah. It's like, I'm gonna cheat if you find out. It's okay if I lose you. Like, you know, if you don't find out, you didn't find out. Yeah.
I'm calling this man.
No, it's someone different.
Oh.
Kusingiwa ngaphandle karabo bekusingile.
Kore now we can't have getaways lily couple karabo.
Because of lava.
You wanna bring your girlfriends?
Because of lava.
Then get the better rubber fit. Let's go somewhere. Okay, sharp. Can my girlfriend come? Fuck.
Yes. I'm coming with my girlfriend.
Also, another thing I also learned with that is that sometimes, okay, there's different relationships.
But you need to know.
You can complain if that relationship isn't respective to other people.
Yeah, you see. But if your relationship is impacting my relationship negatively, it means that there's something wrong.
No, it also depends with the girlfriend because
if your chick isn't social,
like for instance, he knows my girlfriend. God, if I said I'm coming with my girlfriend, he wouldn't mind because he comes his blonde with that. She's that type of person, and so like, you'd have a problem if you told Uguti his girlfriend yamumuntu mashlil nabantu. Exactly.
We know which trauma it is. We know which trauma it
is.
Are you guys going to tell us which trauma it is?
Nah.
Lo mshiyile man.
It's a podcast, Buffett.
Lo mshiyile.
Who?
Lawyer.
What lawyer?
Yena lawyer.
before they came to the hole.
I'm joking, yeah.
You know, I even forgot what I was saying.
Nah,
But
okay,
yeah,
Boy.
No,
but it's what I'm saying, Guti, like when you get to that point, like you will not mind.
I mean, I guess, man. I guess.
Because you know what I noticed? I noticed she's somewhat my best friend already right now. You understand? Very close to that person.
She
So
mustn't inconvenience us.
she's never.
No, that was the conversation.
Wait, this is
Like,
drama.
You think he's not gonna take it personal, boy?
Kurumfana unova kamkenke. Strategy. Boy, now my hand's not like that.
Yeah,
My hand's not like that.
Now I can't even say certain things because
Anyway,
no, I'm just saying, like, if it gets to that point, like I can't even have like a proper conversation, like when she's there.
Then
the problem.
the thing is also it depends what you define as a proper conversation.
So sometimes Ronaldo are like got like shit.
Remember Newson
Yeah.
when he came with his maid, what happened?
Yeah.
If it's like that,
No,
then
that's what I'm saying. If the relationship isn't respective of other people, If like now let's say we're hosting a braai with salads and then we're now at a like bro, what was the point?
That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened. He was there. He was
We were there. It
was here like last year, like 2 years back.
Oh God!
You went
when I was in Bloom.
Yeah, you went Yeah.
So what happened?
So Timothy came with his hand and I don't know who's I still don't understand today who's antisocial, but someone was like so they cuddled themselves up into like a corner and they weren't speaking to anyone other than themselves. Yeah. And now what made it worse is that within the circle we were chilling in, they did that. So now the circle isn't complete anymore because one has their back to us.
Shining games night.
Speech was asking me for a games night, right?
Hey, boy, that's what
I don't know. I wanted to make one in December because one dealer keeps saying he wants to come to one.
We need to make a PipeCast and charge abantu. Sidlele mali. PipeCast games night, man.
Speaking of games night, did you see there's a new 30 seconds for South Africa?
Really?
It's called Shasha. Skamza posted it.
Is it that darkish orange one, Yana? So
I don't know. Skamza posted it on his story. Where they were like they speak on apartheid, ANC, Heritage Day, democracy.
Wasn't it that one that you posted on your
I also posted it. I reposted it also on my story.
on your story, hoodie, HIV is AIDS.
There's even one where they're like, they wanted to say, I don't know what the chick was trying to say. I think she was trying to say virus. I think she was trying to say virus. So she's like, they're like, what is HIV? That guy's like AIDS.
No, but you can't blame them because there's not that much information about HIV and AIDS like there was when we were growing up. Buffett. See, now we knew these things back then. Advent always. But scrutinize. If she doesn't know this advent, she's too young for you, bro. Scrutinize.
No, but that advert was so funny back then.
Who did I
I'm not
touch?
gonna say anything.
Who did I touch?
I don't
I'm
know.
not gonna say.
Mazet, I hope we are asked. Alright, should we talk about Swae?
Oh, let's talk about German versus Jab. So, Southside Crew hosted Germany versus. Let me.
Who's the Southside crew?
It's a Stance crew in South Africa.
In El Dorado Park.
I don't know where they're from. I just know they're from South Africa.
Serious, brother. Serious.
But yeah, Southside Crew hosted the other way around. They hosted the Germany versus Japan 2023 at Nazareth. They got very volume, please. They got very mixed feedback because people were bombarded. Like it was overcrowded as well. Like they got feedback from the guys with the cars. The guys were complaining their cars got scratched because
And you'll never know who even scratched
you get what I'm saying? The barricades were poor because they're like, let's say this is the car, né? The barricade would be like here. The barricade would end like somewhere here.
And come what's packed. People
And it's packed, you get what I'm saying? And then now, obviously, people are doing YouTube videos, so they're gonna jump the barricade to get into the car or something, you know? So people are complaining their cars got scratched. Others were complaining that they couldn't get food. The food stores ran out of food.
They didn't expect. They thought
They
it's
didn't
gonna
expect.
be.
Thing is, I don't blame them. No,
you should
but
expect.
thing is, I don't
like-
blame them. Germany versus Japan has never been this big.
Okay, true. Like this year's one was
big,
major.
dog.
It was,
Like,
like,
it was
big out of
big.
nowhere.
Like it was. So Nazareth holds 100,000 people, right? They got around 60 to 66,000 people coming. Like that's fire. Like,
That's
but
a lot of people.
it was poor
time it's
planning.
cold.
That time it's cold.
It's winter.
So yeah, people
So you can imagine next year's one's gonna be how big?
people might not go to next year.
Yeah, they
based
might-
off of this one. Yeah, based off of this one. Because they're like the toilets were
I
bombarded.
feel like I feel like it might be the same because there's a lot of people who didn't go this year that might be like, I didn't experience it. Let
I'd
me
rather
just
go to Stan's Church in fun.
Yeah, but you've experienced it. There's a lot of people.
I've
that actually
experienced
haven't
Germany versus
experienced
Japan. Oh. Thing is, also what made it worse, the guy, there was a colored guy I was watching, he was speaking on it. He was like, even in the bathroom, dog, like when you're there, but in that game,
Yeah, like it's Baba. Come on, Wi-Fi in one. No, I remember the time there's a story. We're at the stadium. We're watching Bafana in Algeria, I remember. So we're at the stadium, you know it's halftime, going to the toilet.
Sure.
We're still in Ghana. I think we're like, it's like 2012 or something. I put you guys best to me stadium. I'm going to say, we're going there. I skitch me my toilets. I figured out, obviously, it's me. It's cut the seat, man. So we get to the one, what is it called? The urinal, yes. We get to the urinal, and then there's four of us. The Yimus Fiso, Southern Pride, and this other Pride. Everyone's
one urinal?
Yeah, everyone's Baba, on a card here. It's either you ping or you leave, Baba. So the guy comes in, he's like, we get there, whip it out, my boy, we keeper. So now me, I you know, I bomb him, but I'm nervous. Those niggas are looking at my dick. You know, I'm seeing, bro, like, Swizzle's whipping it out. There was easy used to his base. Whipping it out. Yeah, calm in there. I mean, I'm there, boy. I got the guy's like, you in boy, how we told you. And Swizzle remembers that thing till today. So, I felt embarrassed, dog. But I didn't. But I can feel it. I know what I'm calm, so, but I know I want to pee, but now I'm uncomfortable now. So how am I doing this? And then I whipped it out. I stood there, and he was like, yeah, you boy. I'm home. And so I was like, yeah, you boy, you're right. And then at last, obviously, I peed and then we left. I know that shit. That shit's uncomfortable.
So yeah, they were like, hey, dogs. Thing is, what also made it worse is that like you'd find like the urinal's not flushing, right?
Yes.
So now it's now overflooding. Now there's piss on the floor, and it's not like small amounts where it's like dry. Like now it's so they're like they were like it's bad. They're like now imagine if that's the gents' toilet. Imagine the chicks' one. Because chicks don't have urinals like that, so it's stalls. Now imagine the stall. It's because you know some chicks are like very untidy, dog. You'd find Motoro, it's a toilet or something, and now it's like. Chicks are untidy, dog. boy.
Okay, I know. Yeah.
You. So like people are complaining that like German versus Japan was very poor. Some guy tried to be like, no, but what did you guys expect? Because it's like 66,000 people.
But the tickets that were sold.
The tickets that were sold was like there was 66,000.
Yeah,
right?
that's exactly.
So, but that's what he was saying is like, you guys can't be complaining because Nazareth can hold 100,000 people. But everyone in the comments was like, but you guys didn't account for the cars. Because those cars, there wasn't like 5 or 10 cars.
MABAJABUL'ABANTU.
And then like those cars
Yes,
were
they're
like
holding a car show.
Like
you're holding a fucking
there
car
was
show.
a lot of cars, bro.
I saw the video.
You, mfana.
Fire. I saw videos on Calvin's status. Niggas were even spinning. They were spinning.
They were spinning.
Even
yeah.
Pimi's video.
Even Pimi, yeah. Like I've seen a lot of videos. Pimi TM, yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah. Inconsistent P, yeah. Temba
In the description. Yeah.
Spin comment.
Tebatina. You want to see it? Germany versus Japan video. Yeah, a vlog, right?
Yeah,
It's a vlog.
It's a vlog.
Yeah.
So, hey, funny, you saw there, right? I was like, thing is also what I got touched by. It's what I was saying to Lulu is that the marketing they did for this was sort of unfair because you marketed it to people who aren't into cars and aren't into stands. So, what did you expect from people who are going to an event? They didn't go to it because it's a car show. They're going to it because it's an event.
It's an event.
Yes.
For them. So they're not going to go there for respecting cars and whatnot. They're going there because, I said, there's going to be storm. You know, and another...
That kind of us are even interested in cars.
And now the problem was with that, it's a family show. So now Bruce came and they were sharing. Chicks were fighting, gents were fighting. Some people had sex. Like, dog, it was bad. Like, there was condoms even in the bathrooms, dog.
Yeah, humans, you're so disgusting.
Like, yo, boy, I was fully disappointed. I was like, I had FOMO until I watched those things. I was like,
I don't know. I didn't have any FOMO else for it.
you're not into stands like that.
Yeah.
No,
I like it. But I'm not.
I wanted to see Nicole. I wanted to see Nicole. Nicole is that Asia Station 1 series. I wanted to see that. But, Nicole, that car's beautiful.
Whose car?
I don't know his name. It's Papa Yunki on IG. He called his car Nicole. It's a 1 series that's dropped. Fagile rim, eggshell.
Maraba, if you have been a FOMO in life, you save yourself from so much. Like, for real. FOMO saves you from so much.
And it's also disappointing.
Not having FOMO, let me say.
It's also disappointing. Cat and T-Sets also didn't go. Those are other stands pros in the East. He drives a Golf 5, the white Golf 5 in the I-20.
They're from the East.
They're from the East. They didn't come. Yeah, it was disappointing. Like, your big stars weren't there. Like, I don't think
there's big
Thomas
stance as well.
There's huge stance pros, bro.
Tell me more about this stance community.
There's Thomas Gama.
No, I know, but I thought it's just like Yabana like Amapucho.
Even
it's just
Chef.
the culture, everyone's just doing it.
Even
You
Chef is
understand?
big in stands.
Yeah, I thought Chef, but obviously I don't know the ins and outs of his stance. Me, I just thought with his stance. Like anyone can just do it, then there's other pros who are just better than others at it.
No,
that's what I thought.
There's who? There's Nicholas.
That's what I thought. I didn't think, there's big shots,
there's big shots, boy.
The guys who are running in.
If you want to see big shots, look up Nicholas CP on IG. That man, he dropped the Golf 8 when it came out. He's the one who did the Tiguan R with the RS3 engine.
Dog, you think I know this car? You're speaking to me as if I...
Okay, I'm looking at you, but I'm speaking to everyone.
Golf 8.
No, like the cars, the specific cars he's talking about.
Tiguan, Mara.
No, like the specific one.
Yes, I'm telling you with the Tiguan. I'm not telling you the specific car. I'm telling you what car it did.
I'm saying you look at me like I know these bros.
Oh, no. I'm looking at you, but I'm talking to everyone. Like, yeah. But yeah, there was that.
Paranoid.
What the God?
You wondering where's this guy talking to me?
Yeah, but I was proper.
Yeah.
I was just disappointed. Those the big shots weren't there. Thomas Gama wasn't there. Thomas
How
Gama
much was the
also
ticket again?
80 bucks.
rand.
80 bucks.
Okay, and how
To go get pissed off.
30 rand, 30 bucks.
I'd be pissed off.
It's around for parking outside, ne?
Most likely.
What if you wanna like exhibit your car? Do you have to like?
Then
pay
you had
more?
to come there early for non-competitor. But that you need. They literally said your car must be dropped or else okay.
Yeah. Yes.
It's a stance show. Uzo figuring 4x4.
So here's the question. Stands you have to drop.
Yes.
So when it's not.
That one no.
So it's gonna get.
I think I don't know. Actually, I don't know. And,
but
maybe they might
this
make an
is
exception.
you have this. You won't know what I'm talking about. Keanu was part of the pros they called for Germany versus Japan. His car was on display.
And it's not dropped.
It is.
It's dropped.
Thing is, what's dope about Keanu's one, ne? His sub, he changed his sub
Yes,
to a
bafethu
Lego.
ngigqokithathe ekhanda
Hayi man,
namhlanje.
ngisakhuluma.
Ari boy.
He converted his sub box to making it with Legos. So it's like colorful. Even the number plate. The number plate, he changed it. Like it's Lego block, then it's written Lego with white blocks. Like, it's proper.
Magayana, he has like sort of like a brand, Mos.
Sammy
One.
Yeah, Sammy One. He has a brand. Right?
But I was having this conversation with Scums the other day. I'm like, I'm all for stands. Most stands really more than a high check. Yasibonge.
Funny if they
It's
don't
too slow,
actually.
my boy.
Like,
It's too
they
slow.
don't.
Yeah,
They
it's too
don't.
slow. Most of my lega kanjani. Mane ngaphambi lapha ubheki. Bangithatha imoto ndakubhizi yawe. Hayi, don't work.
The
I'm all
best
for
car.
stats.
The best car was a Gush, a E30.
Do you think it was the best car vele or is because of the nostalgia yokushesh?
No, it won best car. Do I think it was the best car?
What's the
Vele?
category? Like, how low can it go?
No, I'm saying
Yeah, like height.
also for it to win. I'm saying like for instance, Buffett, let's be honest.
No, I
nowadays,
don't think it was
like
because it's a
Ikusheshe. I don't think it was as big back then as it is now.
I
Now people
was.
now talk. People now. No. Ish. As in,
And
maybe let me just say that love is spread all over now.
but obviously,
Back then you found the Kusheshe in specific areas, obviously in the local
Think about
townships.
it like
and so on.
this.
Now, like people from all parts of South Africa are loving Kusheshe, but the question is, do you think they're really loving the car for the car or for the hype of the car?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hence, I'm asking, did it win because
No, that one.
really the
that one
best
won.
for the hype?
what's the
These
category?
people grew up
explain now.
with the Gusheshe. We inherited it. We inherited
Or are we
their
trying
love.
to inherit it?
No, we inherited
We
it.
inherited it.
It's the same as the golf.
Is it working? The golf buffet is taking over. Kusheshe ibona kancane. Golf right now, in this day and age, we age group it and so on. You'd rather go buy a golf than
because
Kusheshe.
golfs are cheaper than a Gush.
I'll
dog.
go
Yeah.
for
Also the
Kusheshe.
maintenance as well.
Yeah,
Okay, true. I had go for
that's
Kusheshe,
it.
my
That's
boy.
it.
I don't know.
Kusheshe.
I bought a
Anyway.
golf buffet.
Anyway, so yeah, a Gush won best car. I think it won because it's actually like clean. Like that car, that man's Gush is like proper dog. Like it has a boot setup. Like it has an A-tank sub. The bonnet has pistons. It can pop up by itself. It can start with a remote. Like
Okay,
it's
yeah.
proper. Like that
He
man's
did the
Gush.
things.
Yeah,
He did
it
the
was
things.
proper. I was actually surprised. There was a Brur. I think he had a Golf 5. The decal was beers from Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
So it was white and then it had like a Dragon Ball character on the side. I was like, that's dope.
Detail on
There was also, yeah.
thing and then
Yeah, the
Would you do
scouts
that?
are-
Would you do that on your car? Like, for like a car?
as a daily, as a daily.
you know I think there's a Golf 7. Yeah, God of War.
I don't think it's a
haven't seen
daily. I imagine Monday morning we have 17.
Exactly. You can't do that to a
No,
daily. Because
Because
people do that to like GTRs because of the red lights. They put like characters there and then the lights are the real.
yeah, and I'd also do that maybe to like a project car.
Yeah,
Some-
project
something
cars,
that's
yeah.
not an everyday car. An everyday car, but it's maybe stock.
Aye, mele in a suspension.
Everyday car.
Yeah, mele in a suspension.
But I'm saying it mustn't be like crazy.
Yes.
It must be air suspension.
Yes, must have a suspension.
If bafethu kumele basingena kulama meeting bafethu babone imanager yangena lapha ngepolo yesayira lestock clean ushaye nama specs ugqoke netie
Standard.
serasman hayi ungena lapha office building meeting ngo 8 ekseni la
Boy, mele bangibone ngewindow. Mele bangibone ngewindow.
You just parked there. Listen.
but bafethu speaking on bombardment Messi
Oh, Messi was
in the US
Yeah, Messi got bombarded with.
I don't know what he was thinking.
He got overcrowded with fans. I don't
In a
blame him.
supermarket. Hey,
What
Blue,
happened?
Blue was just trying to be
was
a
going
normal
to do
dude,
groceries.
man.
He was going to
It's
do
been a long time since he's been a normal dude.
But like, I
Maybe
judge
he
him and I
thought-
also don't.
Maybe he thought he wasn't.
Yeah, he's not
big.
as big.
But
yeah.
thing is,
he probably
you won the World Cup.
He was gonna be
Okay,
a
yeah.
celebrity.
You won the World
You
Cup.
won the World
dog.
Cup, dog. I mean, come on.
And you winning the World Cup, there's so much media and hype all over the world.
Yeah,
dog.
but-
This is America.
This is American.
America is internet.
No, but think about it.
America, it has internet. It has internet. You're the-
America calls it soccer for a reason.
Yes,
But you're the
think
world's
about it.
best soccer player.
Think
a lot
about
of
it.
people
And what's worse
still
is
know
that,
you.
what's worse is that America's hosting the next one.
Let me tell you something. People think
FIFA 24 is already out.
People think Christian Pulisic's Kista. They call him the LeBron James of soccer. LeBron James of soccer.
That
Christian
time,
Pulisic. And then you're gonna think Cody Messi. Fine, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, I'm going to
No, but yeah.
With Tom Brady,
Yeah.
Tiger Woods.
Oh, to them.
Yeah, true.
No, their greatest athlete is Michael Jordan or LeBron James. That's it.
Even Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. You think Tom Brady?
Kobe's not. He's not
He's not MJ level.
Yeah, it's not MJ level.
That debate,
Kobe.
I don't know.
He's Kobe, but he's not
Kobe,
MJ
man.
level, bro. Not MJ level.
He's Kobe.
So
MJ
you guys
still raising kids with his shoes.
you guys prefer MJ.
MJ still raising kids today with his shoes.
I'm gonna MJ.
You prefer MJ?
Kids are walking.
No, he won't run out. But who do you prefer, Kobe?
No.
Okay, wait, let's do this. Kobe.
never got to watch MJ.
Yes,
No.
it's fine.
I was
Off of the surface level knowledge we have of basketball.
MJ.
Yeah.
MJ, LeBron.
Hey, but I hear Kobe is a beast. I've watched Kobe. That's the thing. I've watched Kobe. MJ, I hear what people are saying he did. I never got to watch it.
Snake something.
Like he's a mamba. He's a mamba.
Kobe was doing some amazing things out there.
Kobe, Lil Wayne even has a song. Lil Wayne even made a
I
song.
forgot who it was. But some crew complained, like there was like the final quarter left. Then,
Sure.
And then they were leading. His team was leading.
Oh, isn't that Tiana Taylor's boyfriend?
I think so.
And then he's like, you had a good game.
And Kobe's like, man, you had a good game.
And then,
But they
you know what it is. You know what it is. So you know what happened. I got the story. So they were playing a game. I don't know the teams, but it was LA Lakers versus something, right?
Yes.
So while they're playing, like this dude, like let's say we're playing against each other. I'm Kobe. You're what's his
I'm
name?
nice.
You're not loyal.
That guy, man. So that guy in that entire game, you taking the ball from me, dog.
Yeah.
You on me, mfana. You are pressing me like who's it? Vinicius and Jack and Grealish. Is it Vinicius? No, it's who was playing with Grealish.
On the other wing.
On the other wing with Madrid.
Mahrez. He's in Madrid. Rodrigo.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Rodrigo.
Never mind.
It should be Rodrigo.
Never mind.
Because Vinicius and Rodrigo.
No, not Vinicius. Grealish side, but never mind.
Oh, Walker.
No, never mind. That's why never mind.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I need to walk away with him.
I'm going back to my story.
Okay.
So yeah, you got it's four quarters, nah? Four quarters. So like he had him for the three, like he was on top of him for the three, and now on the third quarter he was getting cocky. Like now he was like, I fade, like I get pets and jam. So Kobe's like, okay. When the third quarter ended, he's like, fade and jam. You had a good game, boy. Like, guy, fade. Then he shapat pop. Like when Kobe's angry, he's angry though. So he shapat pop, didn't speak to anyone. Went into the changing room. They blow him fade, they team talk, what. When he got out, boy. I shot a movie, fun. Closed the ball, net after net after net. No, like that thing was fire. There was a point where Kobe was at the halfway or just between half and the thing. He threw it, it hit the backboard, came back, he caught it, sharp and pass, jumped, caught, box.
That's why I'm saying I could see Kobe over MJ because I got to see it.
Thing is, yes, watch MJ's game.
Yeah.
Thing is, watch MJ's game.
That's why, but
MJ was
That's why. You know, this chat is the perfect chat right now. Even it's Kuluma Messi. This goes to the Pele and Messi situation right now. You understand? Because, for instance, I never got to watch Pele. But I'm told he's the greatest footballer ever. But when I'm watching this, he's playing with a leather ball, my man. You understand? Messi played in modern times. Messi's playing in modern time. And it's hard right now because a lot of other players are just as somewhat good.
Yeah.
Pele was one of the few that were really great. And the others were just filling out numbers.
Okay.
Now, Baba,
You get me? Now, high performance now. So, Kobe also played in somewhat a high performance time, just like LeBron also. He's playing at a high.
MJ was high performance. MJ was high performance. Thing is, MJ was 90s.
Yeah, but
basketball was fire in the 90s.
MJ was G.
The 80s.
MJ was, yeah.
If you think about it, he was playing with Pippen.
Videos of MJ.
He was playing with Scottie Pippen, Rodman, like dog. He had like
That's just like the Messi times right now.
Yeah.
He had about Ronaldo and other people
exactly,
also.
you know.
Pele. Neile
I
Pele.
didn't put Maradona over Pele, dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the standard was also getting better then.
But thing is, you know why I feel like I'd
we can't say
Kobe.
Pele wasn't great at all. No, he was good.
For his time.
He was good.
For his
But
time.
during his time, there was a lot of...
No,
For
he
his
was
time.
amazing.
For his time.
There was a lot of milkers in the field.
Thing is,
man.
like, okay, going back to the thing, why I'd put Kobe over like anyone else, ne? Do you have that game?
Yeah.
Do you have that game
bro.
where Kobe broke
That's
his
why,
finger mid-game?
you know, I think LeBron is...
Do you
sucks,
have
bro. He's gonna be loved a lot once he dies.
My
For
thing
one,
is-
they're giving him slack right now because of everything that's happening around him.
Lies,
But
bro.
once he talk, LeBron is G, dog.
lies,
LeBron is
LeBron is
G,
I'm not
bro.
gonna lie. But he lies.
Over Kobe.
Not Kobe. No, not over Kobe.
Oh,
I'm
man.
sorry.
Thing is, like, why I prefer Kobe, ne? Like, dog, Kobe
Maybe
can
it's
get
MJ,
injured
Kobe,
mid-game.
LeBron.
And, like, he'll
Best
sort it out.
ever.
Like, there's a game where he dislocated his finger.
No,
And he was
MJ,
like, it's cheap.
Kobe,
LeBron.
LeBron. Dog, MJ is goated.
Fade, Arva.
Better than the
Who's that?
Kobe when he broke his finger mid-game.
And those are made up, dog. Why
It's not!
you sound like a legend?
It's not. It's actually on footage. Like he actually broke his finger and he went to like a coach, and the coach was like, "Okay, Fred, like this is gonna hurt." And then Kobe looked down, and then like, and then even when he played, it was like you could see it's like this actually. When he went after the doctor scan, was like,
That
his
man
finger
loved
was
the
broken.
game. Yeah, that's
Nah,
some
Kobe
other
put in
love.
span, dog.
That's some
Kobe
other
put in
love
span.
for the game. Yeah, but Kobe's the epitome of hard work.
This is anime related. I'm gonna ask Sam because an anime one. No, not Bleach. Kuroko. So do you think who do you think best suits Kobe, Michael Jordan also?
Jackson.
Because there's Almine, there's Kagami, there's who's that other guy with the blonde?
Izzy.
No. The copycat guy, man.
Kazuka.
Oh,
No. He starts with a K also, but yeah.
That is racist.
He's a Kise.
Why?
Yeah, Kise, yeah. Ice.
Yeah, you see Sariota.
Whatever.
Kobe.
Yeah, who's Kobe? Kise is Kobe. And then
Oh, it's a basketball anime.
it's a basketball anime. I'll show you it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, and then Kagami is what? Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
So Almina's Kobe. No, Almina's
I mean, is a special case, though,
Okay.
because he had the talent, but he was just lazy.
that guy's so overpowered.
Because Ghana, if they are beating Ghana, he MJ.
That man stopped playing, ne, and he was still the best. Like, dog, he stopped going to. He was like Steve, but on steroids.
He stopped him. But still in the try,
Ngafika later came in mara bazongfaka.
What
It's
is
those
the
guys is
problem?
pure
What is
talent.
problem?
Pure talent.
Thing is,
He got bored of the, like,
Yeah, it's pure talent. It's those
Oh.
chants.
Oh, he doesn't wanna
that's how
play,
Amapiano
yeah.
no, like he played. He played
He loved basketball
so much. He put in a lot of work.
And then, like, the
He
people
became
around him
better.
was just swag.
So he couldn't find a competitor.
Oh.
Then he just left.
Then he was just like, whatever.
He's like one punch.
Like, what
It's like One Punch Man. What's the point?
Yeah.
And then Kagami came in, and then he was like, yo.
Then comes in some Brur who also doesn't let up. But that thing is lies. Yo, that thing.
Yeah, it's a
There's a guy.
give me
There's a guy.
five, man.
There's an episode where after they score. That man catches the ball. He tells his teammate, just keep running. Don't stop. Just keep running. So when he catches the ball, shires a pass. That pass flies through everyone. Then he catches it. God, like, come on. Then
There's
there's another.
He's a super striker.
There's a Steph Curry. There's also a Steph Curry there. That man walks away, boy. Net. That thing is a lie.
Remember that whole football GGO? Something like that.
Yes, like that.
It's like super strikers, dog.
Yeah,
You
like
know,
super strikers.
Shakes is gonna win the match.
But it's worse. But it's worse.
I'm gonna super strikers is nice.
But it's worse. It's worse.
You know what happened there? That game, they prepare for this Brukudi, like, a 3-point leg hinge. Like,
He can score from anywhere.
From mid-court, because they call Kudi, he scores from mid-court.
Oh, his furthest range is mid-court.
His furthest range is mid-court, so they prepare for him there. They score a goal, net, relax, agumnani.
By a papa, man.
Kobe Pauline game.
From the net,
From
dog.
the net in Jayam. When you think my
range is mid-court.
Yeah.
And you know what makes it worse?
Entire court.
You see, and you know, and a sports anime, once the ball
never.
gets bursted to flip,
You're in trouble. What's it gonna fire around it?
The thing is, what makes it worse now with that is that if you score from out of the circle, it's 3 points. And if you can't score out of the circle, it's 2. So every goal that dude does is 3 points. Every goal that team does is 2.
So he's always in
He's always in front. But the way...
No matter what you do.
I'm fun. I'm think that the movie's fire. The last game, other movie's fire.
But also on another thing, guys, I wanted us to talk about Swae Lee.
Oh,
And
saying piano's Nigerian.
Yes. Do you think it was an honest mistake? Do you think it was like...
It was an honest mistake.
I think it was an honest mistake.
It's just that he couldn't accept where he was wrong.
Yeah.
But he did apologize, Mr.
After how long? You know how many comments
Apparently she
people
was
did?
getting some chick on
Yeah, he DM'd some chick. You know, Chad, everyone in the comments like,
Oh, to try please case.
No, not to try and please, but to make it like clear, to talk to someone.
Yeah.
So people are like, there's no way he's gonna DM you out of all of us. Let him smash.
Don't sleep on the bed. Imagine he DM'd your lady, would you say? I think would you say, don't sleep on the bed.
Skipper.
No, we say, he's not shallering, but should she sleep on the bed?
But Skipper, think about it. Out of everyone on Twitter, why are you DMing one specific guy?
And not a dude.
And not a dude.
I maybe he knows dudes like.
Either way, I'm sure Swae Lee is someone connected to another Peru who makes music in SA.
Yeah.
That he could ask.
He could DM Maporisa.
Yeah, and be like, hey, bro,
But they are attacking me. Yeah, what's going on?
My piano, is it really your guys' sound, you know?
Why did you DM one hand?
Random guy?
So he'd fly all the way.
He's been here multiple times.
Also, he
came back.
Yeah, he wants to plant this.
Came back.
What do you mean? When did he?
I just know they came once with Rachel.
Yeah.
And they shot a video, right?
Yes.
But I'm sure they've been here multiple times after that, dog. Like, dog, we get a lot of tourism from these crews now. I mean, the fact that even Central C came, I didn't expect
Who the fuck is that?
The UK, dude. The UK.
You didn't know Central C was here?
literally Mayweather is here.
Mayweather's here.
Wait, was he in Cape Town?
Yeah, he wasn't.
I need to put my at least.
From Grodish, is it Grodish or?
Yeah, even Anthony, what?
Anthony, but he always comes here. Really? Yeah, it's not his first time. I need to keep out that list that says South Africa is the best country to visit in the world.
I feel like it is. I feel
Let me try get it.
I feel like it is though.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I feel like it is because it's been coming out apparently. Paris is ass.
Yeah, France.
Okay, let me not
Right
stop.
now there's protests and shit.
Not so friendly there.
Yeah, people unfriendly. The cops are also racist. It smells. Apparently, it smells like very bad.
And it's dirty.
It's dirty. There's nothing.
And they told me this in 2016. I remember. I used to play with this little boy Andrew. He used to travel the world. He was like, yeah, bro, I've been in Paris. I was like, yo, how is it? Nah, is the pizza there? He's like, nah, it's dirty.
Nah, it's like they're like it's dirty. Like there's graffiti everywhere. Like, honestly, after seeing that, I honestly think South Africa is the best place to visit.
Yeah, I said this though. It's the best place to actually be in
like,
the
dog,
world.
we have how many
apart from the
places to go
crime.
to?
You see, if you had to remove the crime.
No, but even
the best place to be
with the
in the
crime,
world,
even there's a guy in his comment in his video. They commented like, "Is it safe?" Then he's like, "But guys, come on, this is the world. Obviously, there's places where they'll steal. Just don't go there. Like,
Yeah, dog, they steal. If there's
they
crime
steal everywhere. There's crime everywhere. Just don't go where you
Here it
know
is,
there's
here's the
crime."
list. Best countries to visit in the world in 2023. Let me start at number 10. Number 10, Botswana.
Okay.
It's
Interesting.
safe, so it's safe.
Yeah, and there's only one thing to do in Botswana. It's literally go to a safari. It's literally.
That's how
nothing
dry it
else.
is.
Who's been to Botswana here?
My mom.
Well, she's not here.
She's not here. We're talking about here. Okay, number 9 is Costa Rica.
Yo, I wish to
I
go
don't know
there.
Latin America.
I love that place.
I mean, those
The
countries.
culture.
The culture. Oh,
King about the cocaine, boy. Wrong country.
I mess with the culture. The sounds and stuff, producer.
Wrong country, my boy. Wrong country.
There's not that country for it.
Wrong country, my boy.
I don't know anything much about country.
Also,
Yeah, same.
so I wouldn't go.
Maybe it's the culture or something.
The culture. Bro.
Number 8 is India.
I wouldn't. Understandable.
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 Don't you watch that?
Besides
India, man,
overpopulation.
banabantwana ngithi banabantwana labanamakanda ayi-3 nezandla
Hey,
ezinde.
and they tend to praise those people.
Everyone
Yeah,
has
people want to see that. People want to see that. for
They're a
themselves.
national attraction.
I don't do that.
That's what you think. Yeah, Indian food bang.
And I think India has
you
the
know
most
this dog,
amount of
you-
billionaires.
Yeah, it has the most billionaires because also it's overpopulated.
Really?
Hey, Indians make money, Baba.
And Indians are
More than the Arabs.
Thing is,
people on the planet.
More billionaires than the Arabs.
I think so. Because they don't forget with Indians, I think they ahead in technology. Not India itself, but the entrepreneurs. They capitalize
You know
on
they
technology.
sent a rover to the moon.
India. Yeah. I saw.
Like a few days ago.
So stop sleeping on India, boy. Don't let America lie to you. There's a lot.
India boys.
They have money.
Boy. Hey guys.
It's just. I feel like the distribution of wealth is like this.
Yeah.
It's either you rich or you
it's like,
horribly
yeah.
poor. No, here there's middle class.
Okay.
It's like Cape Town. Cape Town, apparently there's no middle class.
Yeah.
It's either you broke or you have money.
Yeah, I thought you see even from the top view there.
Alex or something.
Yeah. And then number 7 we have Kenya.
I don't know much.
Okay.
Makes sense.
It's
They come. And
Kilimanjaro.
and then Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, in Kenya.
Yeah, isn't it?
What do we have here?
We have Table Mountain.
No, there's another. Is it Lesotho? There's another mountain.
Drakensberg.
Dog, we have another tall mountain here.
It's not that high.
Where's Everest?
Everest in Europe. What?
No, it's in Asia.
Really? No. Everest is in Europe.
Hey, poison. No, bro.
Mount Everest.
I have to geography alone.
I think
Europe.
Mount Everest.
It's in Asia.
Asia. Oh, where in Asia?
Listen to the nerd, guys.
In China, I think.
Yeah, it's Asia, boy.
In China, Mount Fuji.
Hey, Mona, what's it? Location: Solukhumbu District, Koshi Province, Nepal. Okay, it's in Nepal.
Damn, okay. I thought it's in Europe.
What mountain do we have that other than Table Mountain, man?
Drakensberg Mountain.
Okay, maybe. Let me just search tallest mountain in South Africa. Yeah, carry on.
It's gonna say thing, you know.
Yeah, and on Friday we were with a girl from Kenya actually. They at the
Kenya?
Yeah, no.
And he said, yeah.
No, she was actually a vibe.
South Africa.
It is in South Africa.
It is in South Africa, technically.
Yo, boy.
But yeah, now we're chilling with her. Apparently she came here 2 years ago. She's an international student. She's studying at UP. She's studying golf.
The sport.
Yes.
How to hit a ball.
Bro, we're so shocked. Dude, what's a scam? The mother scam.
That's what she said.
You had to. Couldn't let this go. But yeah.
I want to check where Mount Everest.
And then
Mount Everest is in the Himalayas.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 6 is Italy.
I'm not surprised.
I am surprised. I am surprised.
The culture, the food.
Spaghetti's. Wait, is spaghetti really originated from Italy?
Pasquetti.
What?
The whole pasta.
The whole pasta.
Pasta, yes, not spaghetti.
You know it's illegal to break spaghetti in Italy. Like you actually get arrested. You actually get arrested. Do you know why you break it?
I don't
To fit it in the
into the pot.
Okay, normally my mom does.
You don't have to, but obviously
My mom
like
just
people
she
here.
puts it in, and then she lets the water boil and then leave.
Yeah, obviously it's gonna
I
get
don't do that, yo, dog.
you're crazy. But yeah, it's illegal. Breaking.
When you
But some jokes, they're not just funny, but it's the timing that makes it funny.
Oh, because of the
Yeah.
something. That word when you like cooking spaghetti,
Yeah.
you just put it there.
and then it softens up.
It cooks, it softens up, and then it just falls. I think it becomes to become lent or something.
Westridge.
Number 5 is Australia. I am shocked.
I'm not.
I'm shocked. Australia is
not.
such a dangerous country. Dog, are you ready to face up with a kangaroo?
No, that's the thing. Thing is like, dog,
Okay, just don't go where there's kangaroos.
no, thing is Australia itself.
Yeah, like,
But you know, no, not kangaroos, like the animals and like dog. Australia has the world's
the biggest spiders, the snakes you find
The
there.
most venomous, like,
Snakes.
no, the most venomous animal,
Yeah.
box jellyfish, is in Australia.
and it's small, né?
Yeah, it's more.
It's always
Like when it's in the water, it's
Fishes that are,
invisible. You can't really see it.
And you just
Isn't it like the Amazon? Amazon, are you?
Amazon, it's in Brazil.
Yo,
It's in Brazil, né? I know it's in South America.
Yeah, it's in South
I
America.
creatures from Amazon.
Crazy that place got burned, eh? But now it's apparently almost.
They're
back
trying
normal.
to, yeah. Number 4 is Japan. Not shocked.
Yeah.
Not shocked.
I'm shocked that it's
I'm not shocked at this. Why?
Higher.
yeah.
I think
I am.
I'll listen to
I am, because remember,
the rest.
There's islands and shit.
Ireland then?
So, no. Okay, number 3 is the Maldives.
Okay,
I'm not surprised.
The
Ocean. Number 2 is New Zealand, where they run to. Number 1 is South Africa.
Crazy. We're actually number 1.
Yes.
So you'd go to New Zealand over Japan?
Yes.
I go to Japan over New Zealand.
I don't know.
New Zealand is cold and comfortable.
Me, where would I go?
New Zealand or Japan?
Japan.
New Zealand or Japan?
I don't know
I'd
much
go to
about
Japan because of it's just
Oh, Japan.
there's a whole different culture, you know, and
I know why you'd go there. Why would you go? I know why you'd go there. Why would you go to Japan?
The fashion culture.
Oh, yeah,
And the car scene.
Yeah,
Why would you go to
culture
Japan?
there,
Fashion.
and the stands.
yeah, that's why.
culture,
Even though two about but like I wanna, you know, yeah, but
Okay, no, they're not friendly.
they eat weird food. Yeah, that's the problem. But I also wanna see that.
I want to eat
They
that
eat like
thing.
Yeah.
I just want to try
Eat
their
dog,
ramen
boy.
They eat dogs in China.
in China.
Chop up. Hey, man, someone from China can come with his dog and do the things there. Chop it and then give it to me. There, you never know. Never know.
Probably like the only thing to see in New Zealand is like the
Where they-
traditional people.
Where they shot Lord of the Rings.
Oh
They
wow.
actually shot it in New Zealand.
Really?
You're geeking.
I fucked up.
But I'm not scolding you. I'm just like that.
Me, I'm shocked because I grew up with him.
Anyway, I want
want a kick like this, man.
In closing, I wanted to ask.
Oh, Pastor 929, buffet to join
Now, that needs an episode in its own.
Ah, why?
So we'll talk about what next week.
Discuss it.
Ufuna break it out. Ufuna dissect.
All right. So, okay, I just had a question. I saw this on Instagram. So, if they wanted to give, if they told you they'd give you $500 million, right? And you must survive in one of these 4 places, or you'll choose whichever one for a month. The actual thing is 50 days, but I'm gonna say a month. The jungle, the Arctic, the open ocean, or the desert. Which one would you choose?
The
what?
The jungle.
The jungle, the
I'd
Arctic.
pick the jungle.
I'd pick the
Wait,
jungle.
wait. Okay, let me say everything.
Okay, yeah.
The jungle, the Arctic,
which is ice.
the deep ocean, the open ocean,
or the desert.
The jungle, dog.
I thought the jungle, dog, there's a better chance of survival with a lot of things. Yeah,
do you think-
there's a higher chance of you dying, obviously, because of wild animals and shit, but there's a better chance of you surviving in the jungle, dog. Desert, yeah.
Take a tree park and literally make it down.
The desert definitely not an option.
Yeah, dog.
Arctic definitely not an option.
Why?
So it's either the
Oh, wait, whoa.
I'd consider the Arctic.
Yeah, there's T's and C's. There's T's and C's.
I'd consider the Arctic.
What am I getting when I go to the Arctic? Am I getting something or am I just going naked?
No, you didn't like. I don't know.
It depends again.
I don't know.
Okay, let me put it like this. Let me put it like this. Let me put it like this. Bakuvuse ekuseni. Unje, yabona nje ubunje kanje. Awuhambi next.
Obviously, you have to go to the jungle.
Young choice.
Obviously, you have
That's
to go
why
to
I
the
chose.
jungle.
I had that in mind. That's why I chose the jungle. Because I know from nothing, from zero, I can make shit work in the jungle.
Let's say they gave you like a startup kit. I don't know of what, but like a
Okay, whoa.
in the ocean they give you a lifeboat nyana.
Yeah.
A boat nyana.
But all these things,
The ocean is
things have limited.
The ocean
Have limited use. Wait, so all these things have all that starter kit has limited use. Let's have like a week of a week.
Okay.
In a month of
The
1
jungle,
week.
my boy.
In a month.
The jungle, my boy.
I'm going to the Arctic. I'm going to the Arctic.
Sam, you know the ocean, my guy.
Why? Okay, wait. Why the ocean?
There's nothing.
There's nothing and a lot of
The
things.
ocean makes up 70% of the Earth's thing. So,
Because you can at least call.
Let's break these places down. Yeah.
If they give you
they can't
No, they're not giving you a phone. There's nothing.
Not an eggs, man.
They're giving you like
Absolutely nothing.
fire to survive on, like food for a week. The boat, yeah, food for a week.
I'd go to the Arctic. Nah, not go to the Arctic.
and water for
Life jacket is against the line. You want next in the ocean. I get the next life jacket. Yeah.
I'm funny, you hope the Navy finds you or something.
No one must find you.
No one must find you. We will fetch you. After a month, we will fetch you. But you must survive.
If you survive these places, you get that man.
It's not hard. How you can survive for a month with a week's food?
You
That's
need
why
to
you
make it
must
work. I need to make that's why it's the jungle. The jungle, motherfucker. The fucking jungle.
No, but you can't go to the Arctic. because there's penguins. There's also fish in the water.
How are you gonna catch that shit?
Don't forget, in the startup kit, they can give you a fishing rod.
It's really where they're Monday. that is nothing compared to what you're gonna be feeding there. And then what? Bese kuthi phona phela wakho. Phona please come in there.
But now in the jungle, you don't. There's more than the polar bear.
But there's a better chance of me defending myself. I'm not cold. I can grab things. Sticks.
Okay. So do you know?
Eat the fucking jaguar.
So do you know how to cure poison or extract poison from?
No, I don't.
So how many poisonous things are in the jungle? Because there's poisonous disease.
But I'm back. I'd rather we have to start
disease. There's poisonous plants.
What is the next? Yeah. But here's the question now. What are you killing in the jungle?
What are you killing?
Eating?
What do you think? What do you think you can kill?
For how long?
Do you think there's a rat in the jungle?
Yeah, there's rats in the jungle. There's rats in the jungle. Different kinds even.
You can't go toe to toe with the gorilla, dog.
There's no. If you make it, you need to eat that motherfucker.
There was a woman who actually took a small gorilla from like the jungle and raised it on her own.
Yeah.
It grew up and knew everything.
Yeah.
And then one day it was like,
I'm taking this blade.
I'm taking over. And then ripped out her arms and like literally.
Okay, perfect. I know a gorilla is death then, but if for instance, bang, okay, yeah, let's
You can kill
Okay, so if there's a snake here now, it has you to pick it up.
The thing is,
I'd kill it, dog.
the small snakes in the jungle are probably venomous.
And they fast.
And then you don't see them, they see you.
The venom gland is in the head. You just chop off the head.
But how would you see it? It's small.
What?
The
You don't
snake.
see
They bite you.
No, like not you in the jungle. But there's leaves everywhere.
Applicate yourself.
Dog.
Those things aren't just white, and then you can see. There's camouflage, bro.
Dog. I'm sure there's an animal you're gonna
Skipper.
every animal is completely camouflage.
Yeah, but there's an 80% chance most of them you're not going to
Even
see.
here, when you go here, you're gonna see an antenna there, dog.
Dog, let me tell you something. You see if Coco had to sit there where those rocks are, where you brown and you're coming in and out.
I think it's because she's white. She has white fur.
Yeah, maybe if she's looking the other way because she's more brown.
more brown.
You probably wouldn't notice her because I'm naga. You understand? Unless you really know there's a dog I must look out for here. Same thing in the jungle. No, you Says the bookworm. Says the bookworm.
Your lunch is this big, Ntan.
No, I just say there's a chance of you surviving longer in the jungle. You're probably gonna die in a corner, but you're gonna survive longer. In the desert, number one, if you're a kitchen, is charged. The ocean, same. Imagine a fucking whale goes under your raft.
Speaking of whales,
and then there's a thunderstorm. And then there's a thunderstorm.
I saw a video where these whales were hunting a seal. So this seal was on ice, né? Like the ice was like big.
Oh, they came from underneath.
Listen. So the ice was big. So there's 3 of them, right? Well, actually 4. So the 3
seals or whales.
Yeah. Orcas, like black and white.
Yes.
So they come. I don't know why, but they were like trying to like push the ice to move.
Yeah.
Once it started moving, they went back. Then they built up speed. They passed under that thing. That entire ice broke. That thing fell in the water. That's what you're going up against.
And the seal.
Now, I changed because I find spending a month there with only a week's supply of food.
It's charged.
And then the Arctic. If you're freezing and something's coming at you, you can't defend yourself.
The jungle is the best.
The only thing about the Arctic that I'd be scared of, ne?
Shut up, Titi, my boy. Get in the
That's what you're getting.
What's up? 3 days in Panama.
They say they equip you, so let's say they
give you clothes and shit.
give you clothes.
Yes, but still, you have to defend yourself. You are controller, Karabo. And you need to run.
And fishing there is difficult because what if the ice is thick? The lake is
Imagine you can't fish Konala in the you gotta fish in the Arctic. My boy.
Okay, do you think when you unstrangle a python?
No, but I have a better chance of survival in that environment. Because
I think all of them are
humans, all of them are No, you know why I think they can do something? Because there are humans living in jungles.
There are humans living in the Arctic.
no, but
There's no humans living in the ocean. There's no humans living in the I'm a SpongeBob. No wonder. I see. But the jungle is the best.
Yeah,
And then if you're lucky, you find a civilization. Hopefully, they don't kill you.
Nah, I think there's nothing. It's you and animals.
There's no getting rescued.
There's no getting rescued.
I still say humans have survived there before.
Humans have survived in the Arctic. Also.
No,
They have.
People have also survived the ocean.
But it probably takes longer for you to adjust living in the Arctic than in the jungle. Probably takes longer for you to
Yeah,
adjust.
because you have to.
Yeah, the jungle is probably it's hard, but you're gonna adjust easier. And there's water, there's certain caves. Bag.
Unless you make your own. Okay, in the
There's
desert,
water for a week.
Water for a week.
After that, just try.
Unless you'll try some back grills where you dig a hole and cover it with plastic and have like a bucket.
No. Sam's just satisfied with this week.
After that,
After this week is fine, my friend. It's try.
I'm trying to build a
In the jungle, dog, you can find caves, you can find water, you can there's trees, you can take those shit, build things like for you to survive.
Build a hut to it.
Also,
and you can also fish in the jungle.
exactly. There's a lot of things you can do.
But that's the thing. Thing is now we don't know.
And then bang, if you find the cave, then it's your job now to defend it. Now that's
If you're in the Amazon, then
because you can walk in and find a jaguar.
the biggest jungle. So at the Amazon,
you find a bed.
the Amazon is tight.
Amazon is fine.
The Amazon is
You're dying inside.
You see
look
what's the
at it like
Amazon?
Prime.
You see what's the Amazon? This entire case is child.
Yeah, it's
If
If it's the Amazon, this entire case is
You
child.
won't survive even a day.
But now the Amazon is everything, dog.
Every creature, every venomous
gonna
thing
get a
that
case
this
of
world can
someone
ever offer Amazon.
But people have survived in the Amazon.
Yeah, most like many people have.
Tribes, there's tribes.
Yeah, but like it's not like us cheap boys.
We are cheap boys. But all I'm saying is, in human nature, if it goes down to in the ocean, I'm out. Desert, you're out. In the Arctic, polar bear, out.
But that's that jungle. But think about it. No, but think about it. Think about it. You guys literally only named one predator in the Arctic. I only have one threat.
Okay, true.
I only have one threat.
That's all you have. Ice, in the ocean, in the jungle, it can get warm.
It can
But
get
you
up there.
got a knife or you got rocks. You got a knife, you got rocks, dog. You're defending yourself, you will die, yes. But you have a better chance of survival there. Because the jungle it has the no, it's closer to our civilization somewhat compared to all these other places. Yeah, and I don't know if you guys.
I get what you're saying.
The desert.
Yeah,
Man.
desert is out.
If we are lucky to make around 90 minutes or on your van,
I'm not even stressed about them. Like the creatures in the desert, dog.
You're walking home on you. Yes, more feeling now, man's way.
Fana, I understand. Dog, you know the creatures in the desert, dog? Like rattlesnakes, spiders.
Start walking in circles there in front of you.
We are trying.
Mbona njenge God of War 1.
The nights are cold.
Mbona njenge God of War 1.
We are trying, boy. We are trying, boy. Basically, we are trying.
We keep eating. We black.
Oh, Nikki Bang, what is out? I just gave you the cable.
Someone has to keep us charging, but
all right, yeah, but I see Valeni.
because it's almost 2 hours.
Really?
It's almost an hour. The previous one was over an hour.
Oh, alright. I'm gonna do the things. Guys,
Yeah. Now that was my final question, brother. I wanted to see you.
Yeah, no, like jungle, but
jungle. Guys, Cheleni, where would you go if you're still listening by now? Jungle. Jungle Boys. All right, guys, we out, right?
Yeah, we out.
We out for the team. Thank you. Peace. Was that a dab?
Yeah.
Abalilizele bona soni angithi uma nathi sekulithi sika nasemini angithi sana lo mzimba babu vele fenti abantwana babu sifuna la